This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, the 26th of July. I'm James Spann. Another great day today. Moisture comes back tonight, and we'll deal with a few showers tomorrow to kick off the weekend. Now, what about Dorian? Let's go in there and take a look at it. We'll start with some Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. First off, the view coming from Inverness, North Shelby County, looking north in the Wingate Inn. Down below is Highway 280, and the sky there is mostly sunny, a few high clouds and a few fair weather cumulus clouds as well. That's the Skycam looking east from downtown Haleyville and the Alabama Gulf Coast. A few mid-level clouds down there. Weather looks pretty good for the next 5 days or so. I will say about 6 to 8 hours of sun each day with that chance of scattered showers. Another wave coming in from the west. In fact, a nice long wave trough is going to carve out over the east in coming days. That's going to bring down some really nice air for late this weekend and early next week, and that's going to set up a record cold July weekend for parts of the north. We're going to see lows in the 40s for states like North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and I did say 40s here in the middle of summer. That's the radar composite at mid-afternoon. You can see that big batch of rain over Arkansas and Missouri, and that's moving southeast. So needless to say, we are going to need to mention some risk of a shower late tonight after midnight and then during the day tomorrow. Another day with no 90s. I'm not so sure that Alexander City number is correct. That automated site there has had some anomalies this summer. Everybody else in the 80s. Only 83 for Cullman, 84 for Haleyville, Birmingham 87. We have hit 90 on only 3 days this month. Unbelievable. And look at these numbers. Just above Duluth, Minnesota, it's barely out of the 40s right now in the middle of the afternoon on a July day, a late July day. And that really cool air is going to be coming on south, and we'll feel some of that late this weekend. A couple of small slight risk areas in advance of the push of cool air well to the north of here. Rain for the next 5 days. Not very much. This is suggesting rain amounts of about a quarter inch over the northern half of the state. Okie doke, let's talk Dorian. The system continues to look very disorganized. Maximum sustained winds estimated at 50 miles per hour, and that might be generous. It's out in the Atlantic between the Lesser Antilles and the coast of Africa. It's around 43, 44 west and 18 north. There's a look at the tropical models. And the models are clearly shifting southward because the system is weak and shallow. Instead of a recurving track, which more than likely would have happened with a stronger system, now it looks like it's going to keep on trucking west toward Cuba. Here's a look at the INSEP ensemble guidance, and most members bring it into the Gulf of Mexico. How about them apples? If it survives, and that's a big if, this might not make it. This could degenerate into an open wave. There's the official track from the Hurricane Center. They have it Wednesday morning at a point just off the eastern tip of Cuba of next week. And again, we'll just have to see if it can survive. The big questions involve dry air, shearing, interaction with Hispaniola. And all of these things are negatives for tropical systems, and we'll just have to see. Again, like we talked about earlier today, if you've got a cruise, a beach trip, you just don't need to worry about this now. Watch it, but don't worry about it. Let's check modeling. This is the GFS, the 12Z run. This is valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Big, cold upper low over Wisconsin and Minnesota, and down below that, the extension of the trough. And let's look at the timing of this. We'll take a look at the high-res NAM. This is valid after midnight tonight at 2 a.m. Showers kind of creeping into west Alabama. A lot of rain over Mississippi. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, the sky will be cloudy. We'll have showers around. There could be some thunder. Don't expect any really, severe weather, and no probably super-duper big downpours, but certainly looks wet. Then by 3 o'clock tomorrow, the showers thin out a little bit. So it could be the most widespread rain tomorrow. It could come during the morning hours, but clearly the showers could linger into the afternoon. Highs only low 80s, maybe mid-80s, but again, we'll be way below average because of the clouds and showers. But a different kind of day on Sunday. The air dries out, dew points drop into the low 60s, and sky should be mostly sunny, lower humidity, highs mid, maybe upper 80s. And Monday of next week looks good. And Monday morning could be pretty cool. We could see some low 60s, and again, I think some of the cooler pockets could make the upper 50s. How about that for a nice touch of fall? You can hear the footballs flying with numbers like that. The day will be sunny with a high in the upper 80s. Tuesday, maybe a shower. Wednesday, Moist air comes back. Chance of a few scattered showers and storms. Pretty much the same thing on Thursday. And a week from today, westerlies a little north of here. There's a wave over Missouri, and again, there's evidence of a few scattered showers and storms. And the thickness values suggesting highs mostly upper 80s next week as this cool summer continues. We'll go out there at the end of the forecast. This is the 10th of August. Westerlies are up north, 594 heat bubble over Nevada. Little weakness here, and again, that looks like what we've seen. Scattered showers and storms with no really excessively hot weather. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here, my next video by Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders. We'll have the updates here tomorrow and Sunday. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.